Tina. So, by the way, I wanna ask if there someone has an idea about what is a subject and what is a verb, what is the object. Subject is the one being talked about inside a sentence, and the verb is the action word. Object represents the person or active made action of the verb. Okay, now let's have my co-teachers Carla and Leia have the more details for you. Thank you.
Go.
Thank you, Teacher Tina, and I am Teacher Carla, and I will be discussing the 5 basic sentence pattern. First, let's discuss the first basic pattern, SIV. S stands for subject, and subject is the one being talked about in a sentence. IV stands for intransitive verb. Intransitive verb doesn't have a direct object. So let's take a look at the first sentence. Joe swims. Joe is the subject and swims is the intransitive verb. As you can see, there is no direct object in a sentence. Now, let's move to the second basic sentence pattern. The second basic sentence pattern is the STVDO. S is the subject, TB is the transitive verb, and DO is the direct object. Transitive verb is a verb that does have a direct object. DO is a direct object that receives the action word. So in this sentence, he plays guitar. He is the subject because this is the one being talked about in a sentence. Plays is a transitive verb. Guitar is a direct object. Plays is the transitive verb because it has a direct object, which is guitar. And guitar is a direct object because it receives the action word plays.
Go.
Thank you, Teacher Lala, for giving the first 2 basic sentence patterns. So let's go now on the third basic sentence pattern, which is STVIODO. It stands for subject plus transitive verb plus indirect object plus direct object. So take a look on this example. He gave Lala a letter. He here stands as a subject because he is the one being talked about in the sentence. Gave here is the transitive verb because it has 2 objects. First, Lala, which is the indirect object, and the letter, which is the direct object. Why Lala became the indirect object here? We all know that indirect object is the one who received the direct object, and Lala was the one who received the letter, which is the direct object in the sentence.
And 2, 3. Go.
Let's go now on the fourth basic sentence pattern, SLVSE, or subject plus linking verb plus subject complement. So take a look on this example. She looks sick. She here is the subject because she is the one being talked about in the sentence. Looks here is the linking verb, and sick here is the subject complement. Why sick here is the subject complement? We all know that subject complement is a complement that describes the subject of the sentence. And here in this sentence, the word sick describes the subject, she. Who is sick? She.
Go.
So for the last basic sentence pattern, we have STVDOOZ, or subject plus transitive verb plus direct object plus object complement. So in this example, we have here, we elected him president. We here is the subject, elected is a transitive verb, him is a direct object because it receives the action word elected, and the object complement is the president. Object complement is a complement that used to describe the direct object, and as you can see here, the word president complements the direct object, him, or the pronoun him.
We hope that you learned a lot from the 5 basic sentence pattern that we discussed with you.
So thank you for listening, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye!